Beach is now available.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com, 7:46 in the morning, 14 before 8 o'clock. And Bailey Adams is with us this morning. She didn't bring her son. I'm sad about that, Bailey.
I'm back.
Yes, but you're supposed to have him with you.
7:46 in the morning for a school day is quite early.
Yeah, I guess so. Our conversation is brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. You've been here twice before, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and we've talked about the inclusive playground,
That's
which
right,
is
we have.
going in at East Pike.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've broken ground. So if you're able to get up there and check it out, it sure is exciting. And to kind of see what we've been working on really come to fruition is so humbling. So
what do? You take lawn chairs out and sit and cheer them on?
I sure would. Can't say I've done that yet, but I can't say it's off the table either. So,
there you go.
Yeah, it sure is fun.
Yeah, well, the inclusive playground is such a wonderful idea, and people seem to have really jumped on board with it.
That's right, they have. So I'm excited to share with you. So the last time we chatted, I think our last update, I can't remember exactly the number that we had at that time, but we have completed phase 2, the fundraising needed for phase 2, which means we've raised over $83,000.
Wow.
And so now we've already taken a big chunk out of that phase 3, and we're just in that phase 3 piece, which is really just accentuating and making this project really incredible for years and years to come.
Mm-hmm. And there's an event planned, I assume.
That's right, there is. That's why I'm here to chat.
Okay.
So we have a spaghetti dinner next Thursday at the Home Farm Barn here in Indiana, and it's going to be not like your grandma's spaghetti dinner. It's going to be a super fun night. We are so excited to be hosting Craig Dietz. He has been featured on ESPN. He is a husband, father, lawyer, avid swimmer, and he also was born without arms and legs. So truly an incredible man, an incredible representation of just the limitless potential that we hope all children feel when they're accessing and playing on that playground.
Clearly, you've never been to one of my grandma's spaghetti dinners.
I don't know. I guess I need to come.
Well, she's no longer with us, but they were great spaghetti dinners. So this one, Home Farm Barn.
That's right.
When?
Thursday, October 5th from 5 to 8.
Okay.
So we have kind of like a schedule of events, but certainly come whenever, stay till whenever. Craig will be joining us and speaking at 6. We'll serve dinner prior to and then a little bit during. Luigi's will be catering. It's really going to be a fun night. We have live music. We've got an area for kids, so definitely bring your family. It's totally accessible, which I know can be a limit or limitation for some, and so we want to make sure that everybody is able to join us. And we have an accessible restroom and an accessible entrance, so everyone would be able to come.
Well, when we consider the topic, we certainly would hope for that.
That's right. That's right.
For folks who don't know, where is Home Farm Barn?
So the Home Farm Barn is 717 Stutzman Road. So if you're familiar with the old Holiday Inn, it'll always be the Holiday Inn for me. You're just going to turn there on Stutzman Road and kind of follow it up. And we'll certainly have signs indicating where we are and where we'll be.
Yeah. It's easy to find.
It is.
Right there in that corner.
Yeah.
So it'll be on, what did you say,
Thursday, October 5th.
All right. Can you get tickets ahead of time? Or?
So we're just doing tickets at the door.
At the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just come, join us, show up. We are, again, super, super excited and to have Craig joining us and to share, again, and be a representation of that limitless potential that we hope all kids feel. And obviously, all proceeds will benefit the East Pike Inclusive Playground, securing that phase 3 and just creating such an incredible place, adding things that we never dreamed were possible because of our community and the support that we've had. It's just been incredible.
Yeah, Craig really is amazing.
Oh, so cool.
So where does he live?
He's from St. Mary's, so he's actually quite local.
Yeah.
Now they reside in Harrisburg or just outside Harrisburg. So, But yeah, he is kind of a local guy. We have a member of our committee that actually is from the St. Mary's area and grew up alongside Craig, has a younger sibling that was quite close in age to him. And so just hearing the stories that she shares about growing up, I can't help but think about my son.
Sure.
And I get teared up thinking about it. But like, I am seeing her and hearing the stories as they grow up,
It's truly inspiring.
it really is.
Yeah.
And I'm going to catch a breath here.
Okay.
But yeah, I am just so humbled, so honored, so privileged, and to be able to see our community really step up and say, hey, this matters to me too. It's just so cool. So it's been so cool.
Well,
Such a privilege.
we've seen it from the school district, we've seen it from the business community, but we've seen it most of all, I think, in folks who just want to give and be a part of it, and really see the value of an inclusive playground. For people who don't know what an inclusive playground is, what is this going to be like?
So most and foremost, it's going to have the floor that's needed to provide ease of access, right? And so typically when you go to a playground, there's mulch or there's some other tricky surface to navigate, right? And so this playground will have that flooring component that'll provide an ease of entry and ease to navigate, that'll eliminate that barrier that can kind of present itself when you go to a regular playground. And so not only that, we'll have ramps that'll provide an access for kids in wheelchairs, kids in walkers. This phase 3 component will also add pieces that are more accessible and provide those in wheelchairs more opportunities. Because as it stands, phase 2 creates a ramp and play areas, but that's about it for those in wheelchairs. And so this added phase 3 component will create we've got like musical pieces, just a whole host of different things that'll create a place that will cater to everyone. And it's really incredible. And you had shared folks stepping up and wanting to be a part and donating. And not only have we had adults, right? We have students at East Pike that now hear about this. And I can think of one kid in particular who he and his mama made a donation or raised some money at an event, and he wanted to donate it to this cause. And so to hear stories of that, I mean, he's in 2nd grade. Like, think of what an incredible kid, and to hear that over and over and over again, and to hear kids emptying their piggy banks and truly seeing the value in this, it's just so cool.
Yeah. Now, when you have dreamt about this inclusive playground, I'm sure that there are certain things that you've said, well, my son would love this, and so-and-so's child would love that. And you've seen some things that probably even 5 years ago, but 5 or 10 years ago, never existed in anybody's imagination. Right. Now they are realities for children who get to play on a playground that is designed specifically for them and to meet their very specific needs.
It's so cool. And I know Craig has shared, too, when we were chatting with him before this event, it just so happened that he had taken his son, who's 3, and has no mobility challenges or that, but he was able to take his son to an inclusive and adapted playground in a different state, but nonetheless, to hear him speak on that matter, because you're right, this wasn't a realization for us so many years ago. And so it is just incredible. And these kids are going to remember it for years and years to come. All
right. So when you've been here before, we've said, how can people help? Obviously, the spaghetti dinner is one way.
I want them to come and eat spaghetti. We've got 250 spaghetti dinners, and we're just believing that every seat will be packed. And we've just stepped out in faith in all of this. And so, why limit us now? And so join us October 5th, Thursday at the Home Farm Barn from 5 to 8. If you're not able to make it, though, all our information can be found on our Facebook page, and that's East Pike Inclusive playground.
And, of course, anybody that wants to give in some other way, they can do that
They
too.
can do that too. And the district will be accepting donations, and they can make checks payable to the Indiana Area School District and then mail them to 501 East Pike Road up at East Pike. Be sure to note in the memo line that this is for the East Pike Playground Project.
October the 5th, plan your dinner that night at the Home Farm Barn.
That's right.
And have some nice spaghetti and be inspired by a really, really special evening. Bailey, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Such a joy.
Our pleasure for coming, or for getting you in here, because this is really something that I think is just, I mean, it's caught fire, hasn't it?
We started on July 1st. It's not even October 1st. So this is far beyond anything we could have ever dreamt.
Yeah, it's magical. It really is. It's Indiana in the Morning. It is WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. We're 3 minutes away from the top of the hour. Fox News comes your way at 8 o'clock. And then Dana Henry is with us right after Josh's news. Dana will be talking about Manufacturing Day, which traditionally is the first Sunday in October. Commissioners will make a proclamation today about that. We'll learn about Manufacturing Day in just a few minutes. It's Indiana in the Morning.
Hi, this is Julie.